everybody knows.
Yeah.
Okay? I said, all right, I'm just going to close the show, Did the show, and I stayed away from the daughters, didn't go and visit him. He was in Lewisburg Federal Prison.
Where's that?
It's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Then I get a call.
But you did try to visit him.
I went there.
Yeah, but he wouldn't see you.
No.
Yeah.
No, you got to be on a list. I think, well, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I just wanted an audition.
Yeah.
So I get a call that, I'm going to tell you her name, Ellen Lewis.
Yeah.
She's a big casting director.
Yeah.
They said you had a general meeting. And now I'm talking with an acting coach.
Did they know you did all this?
This is what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I go in. Now I got an acting teacher that's helping me get ready.
Alice?
No, just some acting teacher. I figure I've never studied acting.
Where'd you find it?
It's in New York.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, there was a woman that used to work with a lot of the comics. Her name was Alice Spivak, I think her name was.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This was some guy I found, and he was just preparing me, and he said, you're going to get one shot. So when I went in for a general meeting, I don't know it's just a general meeting.
Yeah, you think you're up for the part.
I go in with a 9mm pistol, loaded.
A real one.
Real one. $2,000 cash in my pocket. A pinky ring worth a couple grand a guy gave me. My hair is slicked back, and I'm in character, and I got handcuffs. Now, here's what I figure. I got one shot with this woman. If I don't get to meet Marty, then I'm done, right? I don't know. It's a general meeting.
Yeah.
So she goes in. Hey, we heard about you. Marty's people called us. They wanted to meet just to meet you.
Yeah.
And I go, okay. I said, where's Marty? She goes, well, it's not that way. In fact, her lady in the back of her did all the Woody Allen films.
Right.
So she was in the back of, anyway, so I'm talking to this lady, Ellen, and she goes, well, we just wanted to meet you. I go, when's Marty coming? I want to meet Marty. Well, no, this is a general meeting. I said, look, you could take this here. I show her the gun, or the 2,000. You're going to get one of them. And she goes, I think you should go. And now at this point in your life, you got 6 months and...
So you put the gun on the table.
No, I showed it to her in my thing. And I put the 2,000 cash.
Right, yeah.
I said, take the 2,000 or a gun. I said, you can have it. All I want is an audition. And she goes, I think you need to leave.
Oh.
Right at that point, I was going to handcuff her to me. No, like I was going to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I was going to handcuff her and me together.
And get Marty
there.
there.
Where's Marty?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And she looked me in the eye and she says, you got to go. And I go, well, where's Marty? This is just a general meeting. I don't know what that meant, right?
Yeah.
Mark, 6 months, I'm thinking I'm going to handcuff her. You make that choice in your life, handcuff or non-handcuff.
Yeah.
I didn't handcuff her. I'm on the subway going back to Staten Island, friggin' hair slicked back, all this shit, crying. Going, man, I spent 6 months of my life and I just blew this.
Why, you should have handcuffed her?
I should have handcuffed her.
Come on.
Is
that what you were thinking?
Yeah, I should. I would have got to meet him.
You would have. They would have called the cops.
I did. What, Mark?
All right.
I didn't know.
Okay.
It's naivete.
Well, but it's funny that you're on the thing you're pissed off about is you should have handcuffed her.
Well, listen.
They didn't even know you were in character.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I would say probably not.
Well, I was scary. I had my hair slicked back.
Right.
I'm playing hey, let me tell you something. While I'm doing all this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, you want some of this? You don't want it? How about this?
Yeah.
You're getting one of them.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I got the sounds. But, you're on the subway, you're going back, and you think, Jesus, God, man, I might have blew this. So 2 weeks later, I'm like, I'm really depressed, thinking I spent 6 months of my life. I get a call. And it's Ellen Lewis. She goes, is Bob there? Yeah, this is Ellen Lewis. Oh, hi, how are you? Now I'm sounding like that. I was like, she goes, hey, listen, we want you to come and get sides. What's that? It's something to read for. Marty will meet you. But no guns. Marty don't like guns. Okay?
Marty doesn't like guns. He doesn't like real guns.
Right. Don't slick your hair back.
Yeah.
Just come as you.
Yeah.
No money. Don't bring no money.
So did they do some background research? And they must have. Because, they must have, looked, they must have realized he's a comic. He did all this stuff. But they don't know that you spent 6 months basically stalking the identity.
Well, I come to find out, here's how I did when I met Scorsese.
All right. So, okay, what happened? So you get the sides.
Well, no, I get the sides. I go in, and it's the part where they burn down it's the guy that owns the
restaurant.
Restaurant that they burned down.
Yeah.
And so I go in, and there's Martin Scorsese.
Uh-huh.
And I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, thank you, sir. I said, hey, man, I really worked hard. Yeah, I know, you're crazy. You're crazy with the gaudy thing. You're nuts. You're nuts.
How do you find out?
Because I told them what I did. I was telling them in California, Erwin Winkler, and it got filtered to Marty.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking, it's just Martin Scorsese, and I'm going, he goes, "You ready to do this?" I go, "Yeah." I said, "Sir, thank you." And he's like, he talks about like, "Oh, you're crazy, to God, you're nuts. All right, you ready? Ready to do this?" All right, go. So I snatch his fucking, I pull him over the desk like this, and he goes, "No, you wouldn't do that. He's the Godfather. You wouldn't do that."
Right.
So I end up doing it.
So who is it? Who is it? An actor?
Well, it was an actor playing Paul Sorvino's part.
So it wasn't Paul Sorvino.
Yeah, this is when I asked him, "Hey, come on, don't burn down the place."
Right. When you have to sit down.
Yeah,
it's like,
right. I went in for that part.
Right.
So I get done, and he goes, "That was great, man." And I go, "Oh, thank you." He goes, "Listen, just keep yourself safe, all right? You got the audition now. It's okay." I leave Time Warner Building.
Yeah.
Mark, there's no high, I could tell you, maybe when my first kid was born, how high it was because I got what I achieved. All I wanted was an audition. It took me 6 months. I was about four inches off the ground. I come out of there. I see the first guy walking in New York. I go, dude, I just met Martin Scorsese. He goes, "Fuck, I give a fuck about it." Yeah. And he just kept walking by, So they called me up and they said, "Hey, Marty loves you. He's going to find a part for you in the film." And he did.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. It's something else. I mean, it just, I don't know if I would do that now.
I would hope not.
No, but I'm saying the naivete, knowing that this is not what you're supposed to do.
So that was your first big lesson in show business. You're lucky you didn't handcuff her and get yourself fucking arrested again with a record.
Right? Yeah. The third strike, I'm out.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
like in retrospect, if you would have said "fuck it," because you had a real gun on you, you had $2,000. You're going to handcuff the casting agent, and they call the police. And
no, the handcuff was only at the end.
No, I know, but you didn't do it. And I think if you did do it, they certainly would have called the police, and you would have been fucking put away.
And
again.
I wouldn't have got that part.
No, you would have been in jail.
Yeah.
Did you have a permit for the gun?
No. No, I actually got a ring. I was in character, bro. I had I'm telling you, I had a ring that was about $3,000 pinky ring.
Yeah.
I had the gold chains.
Yeah.
I was really in character.
Yeah.
I was really going for it. And, all I wanted was, Mark, it's crazy. I work all over the country like you.
Yeah.
People love that film. I mean, it's like
it's a great movie.
They quote me. They quote me all. They know my scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've done so much stuff since then, but people, that's all they remember. So,
Right.
Oh, okay, Goodfellas.
So let's talk about this one you directed based on the show. How's that available?
Well, I have it's called Dodo.
Yeah.
And Jay Leggett, do you know Jay?
No.
Yeah, Jay was on In Living Color, heavyset white dude from. We did these stories and put them together, had all these stories like these stories and figured a thread.
Sure.
And then I did the one-man show. And it was really successful because, when comics are.
Yeah.
They're very.
It was called Dodo?
Dodo.
Yeah.
That was my dad's nickname.
Okay.
So when I did the one-man show, I lost 3 people in 9 months. My mother died on Christmas. My grandfather died on Easter. My dad died on Labor Day. So you either write about it or go to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where I grew up, you go to therapy, they think you're crazy. Out here, if you don't go to therapy, they do think you're crazy. Like reverse.
Yeah.
So I wrote about it, and it did really well. Great reviews. Even the comics would say, "Boy, this ain't your act.
Yeah.
This is a real show." I go, "Yeah, it was a real show. It wasn't my stand-up."
Right.
And we did well with it. And then I said, "What am I going to do?" I had some money in the house because I bought a house out here in 99.
Yeah.
And I said, either shoot it or take it on the road. So I said, let's shoot it. So we started shooting it as a film. I ran out of money. And then we put all the tapes together and came up with a documentary and got it released.
Oh, great. So can you get on Netflix and stuff?
Netflix, all those.
Yeah, sure. You got a website too, right? Bob Golub?
Yeah, BobGolub.com, BobGolub.com.
And you've done some other film work, and you've done some commercial stuff, and you work with Tim and Eric a bit. Now, what's your relationship with them?
They're great. I love those guys. I mean, they just gave me. I did a show. Oh, by the way, congratulations! Because
thank you.
I read about you. You got 10 shows on IFC
next year sometime.
Well,
it takes time.
Hey, it takes time, but you got it, man. You know, what comes overnight, bro?
It doesn't come overnight.
We're something. Think about this. We're survivors.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
People have no concept. They go, "Where's Bob Golub?" Dude, I got 3 kids, 3 young kids. I'm making a living. I'm still doing what I do. But I'm going to tell you something, Mark. Honestly, if I didn't think I can continue writing and create, I would quit. I would quit. I would be a roofer and be more happy. I'd be happier. But I'm not. I'm writing better now than I ever had because I'm a late bloomer and everything's coming to me.
You seem like guys that are nuts one way or the other, which is a lot of us. It takes a long time. You never know when you're going to get your shit together. You don't know when you're going to fucking step up and be a goddamn
you were always bright, and I don't mean
right. Well, yeah, that can work against you too.
No, but what I'm saying,
I didn't know anything about the business like either.
Yeah.
Do you know? I mean, as smart as I was, I had a big mouth. I didn't play well with others. I was not, a political person. I was fortunate that I had a good manager, and I was always, kind of original. But I fuck things up.
Yeah, I mean, we burned I burnt more bridges than the Nazis, you know. But I mean, the thing of it is I just think that when you look at someone like yourself, man, we've been around. There's a reason why. I mean, I'm a hustler, but I write. Yeah. And I got to tell you, it's hard now because I got 3 kids now. I got to go to the casino. They're telling me what I can do and what I can't do. And I'm like, won't you let the audience now? But I have to sell out a little bit, what I never did because I have to feed my kids. Yeah. So I'd rather say, fuck you. This is what I do. Right. No, but so you have to say screw you instead of fuck you. I can't do it. Like Chris Rock. Chris Rock could go on and do whatever he wants because he's Chris Rock. Right. No, I get it. But we're still around. Yeah. You're still around. You're doing great. Yeah. I'm still around. It's all right. We're all right. Yeah. But what does really selling out mean when you do a casino? You just can't say certain things. What? If I showed you, I should have brought the rules. Yeah. About what I got to wear. I can't use God's name in vain. Right. Everything they said. Your whole act. I did everything. I actually did everything opposite. And I killed. But the problem is I'm in a dilemma now because I've never been famous enough to be able to do what I want to do. I do it anyways. Yeah. But it's hurt me. So my work is in. Now I got 3 kids. I got a 6-year-old girl. I got an 11-year-old boy and a 14-year-old boy. I can't go back to New York for 4 months and work where I need to do. Yeah. To get our training back and to write stuff. I can't just go on stage here like I used to. When I came out, I had a lot of heat. Yeah. And it just died out. I'd have went back, but when you start having kids, what are you going to do? So how do you make ends meet? Well, I do stand up. I do some acting. I did comedy Bang Bang. I'm doing a movie now. I'm playing a serial killer. I'm starring in that, which is not hard. I'm a comic serial killer. Yeah. Like I kill a club owner. Oh, that would make some comics happy. Yeah. I kill a manager. Yeah. I swear to God, I kill an agent, and I kill a heckler. Oh, yeah. You know what it is? I'm going for the record. I'm going for the most kills. That's hilarious. Yeah, I know. And in the ending, I got to tell you, it's really good. We're shooting it right now. Mm-hmm. So I make. I've done a lot of commercials. I've done TV shows. When I came out, I starred in Movie of the Week, Saved by the Bell, but it was a big film. I mean, I did like 10. So you're chipping away, you're making money. I'm making money. Yeah. But great. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. I mean, we're survivors. Now, what about this White House business? You went to the White House? Yeah. From Lucky Potatoes, man. I was broke, and I became famous. I don't know if you remember that. I sold raw Lucky Potatoes on the streets of New York and made a living. Wait, you were the peeler? What do you mean? Oh, you didn't hear about it? No. Oh, come on. I didn't. I was living in Staten Island. I was broke. I had no money. Yeah. And about 3 weeks to be thrown out of my apartment. And remember Rick Aviles? Yeah. And I loved him. I was just talking about him the other day. There's a guy I saw down in up in Grand Rapids, another black act. His name was Vince. Can't remember his last name. I feel bad about that. But he did that thing that Rick used to do with his lips. You remember when Rick was pacing a joke and he sort of pierced his lips? Yeah. Just as a habit. Yeah. While he was waiting for the laugh to build the laugh. Right. And I was like, Aviles used to do that. Oh, that was my boy. Him and Charlie Barnett. Right. I gave Charlie Barnett his last gig he ever got for $1,000. He ended up dying. That was down in Florida. They both died of AIDS, right? They both died of AIDS. In fact, when he did, I did Goodfellas. When Goodfellas, Rick did the thing with the Whoopi Goldberg. The Ghost. That's right. Yep. Yeah. And I think he died of a heart attack, right? Yeah, heart failure. I think so. Yeah. They were shooting heroin. Yeah, I know. They were But anyways, Rick was clean for a long time. He just got it early on, I think. I mean, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Charlie was pretty high. Yeah. I mean, when I ran into him in Florida, he said, "Yo, man, can you hook me up?" Yeah. And I said, "I'll hook you up with a gig. They're looking for someone right now. I'll get you $1,000." And that's the last time I saw him. Yeah. But I loved him. Yeah, DC Cab, he did. Yeah. Yeah. I just saw that the other day. And you know what? He was really good. I loved him. I loved Rick Aviles. These old guys. The street performers. Both of them started in Washington Square doing the street stuff. People don't know. For the people who are listening, these guys that make $300 a day. They were that good.
Gathering a crowd and doing stand-up on the street.
Amazing.
Yeah, Chappelle was going to do a movie about Barnett.
I heard something about that.
But that was a while ago. It didn't happen. All right, so you're broke. You're in Staten Island.
Yeah, so I've seen these guys, and we get to be friends because they're street guys. So I had no money. So I took this potato and sprinkled this lucky water from my grandmother's well in Pennsylvania and wrote my name, Bob's, on them. I went on the street April 1st, in fact, and I did it, and the New York Times did a story on it. Well, next thing you know, people start buying them, and the guy bought a potato, hit the lottery, and bought me a tuxedo. So I would sell these potatoes in a tuxedo, tennis shoes, in a battered suitcase, and people start buying them. ABC covered it, CNN, Lou Dobbs. This is before Fox bullshit, all that. I was featured on CNN twice. World's famous Bob's Lucky Potatoes. I was picking the market. And there was hundreds of people. I would make $300-$400 a day selling these potatoes. ABC, NBC, CBS. They were arguing on talk radio if they would really bring you luck. I did everything. Joe Franklin.
What year was this?
This is 87, 88. I was doing a Tonight Show. Johnny Carson. I was doing
As the Lucky Potato guy or a stand-up?
The Lucky Potato guy. I remember Paul Provenza and them were laughing at me. They go, the potato guy. I said, let me tell you something. I'm going to go on the potato guy. They're going to remember me more than any of you guys because they're going to remember the guy with the potatoes.
Yeah.
I had like a jokes written like, I was going to give Gary Hart one just when he needs to get lucky again.
Yeah, right.
Had all the jokes written.
Sure.
I think the director's strike hit and then I didn't get on. But what happened was I was getting all this publicity, dude. And then Gorbachev came to New York. I got to Gorbachev. Okay?
How did you get to Gorbachev?
Because I was the potato guy. Everybody knew me. So here's how I met Reagan. I'm down in D.C. and Steve Douchebag, Douchey from, who he is? From Fox in the Morning.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Douchey.
Yeah.
He was with the local station back then. And so he covered me. I was giving a lucky potato to the Redskins when they were playing Minnesota. That's when they had Doug Williams. They win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I'm in there, and I'm on the street, and I'm getting potatoes out. We go to the stadium. Jack Kent Cook sees me on TV. He says, I'm going to give this kid 50-yard line seats. I got a VP. And then we go to the White House. Well, they won't let me in because there's security there.
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm the potato guy. Reagan's not feeling well. I want to give him a potato. Make me feel better. They said, get lost. I go to that game. I get a call, the White House. I go down, and I give a potato to Reagan. A lucky potato. And that's how I started headlining comedy clubs.
Really?
Because
You're the potato guy.
I would go to I would get more
God,
PR.
I can't believe I missed this.
Dude, I would get more PR than any comic coming in, even with names.
This is before YouTube, before any of that shit. You were a national sensation legitimately because of news and potatoes.
Unbelievable. If that stuff was now, it'd be viral.
Yeah.
So I would go into, say, like LaGrange, Georgia, or like Savannah.
Yeah.
And I would get on ABC, NBC.
You bring the potatoes with you?
I would not only bring the potatoes, I would send it tapes ahead of time from news. And they'd go, oh, my God, New York's covering this, DC's covering, we're going to cover it. So I'd go out that day, sell the potato, and then get all this PR, and then at the end of my act, I'd sell the potatoes. And I friggin' made like a lot of money. Then I quit doing it because people started picking on me, and I felt like a hack.
Comics started
picking. Comics. Yeah, the potato guy. Yeah, Mr. Potato Guy. This is before people sold CDs and shit,
But it was beautiful because it was such beautiful bullshit.
It was bullshit. Well, no.
All right.
They brought luck.
Okay. That's it. Do they still sell them on that website?
Well, go to the website right now.
Do you make money off Lucky Potatoes
yes,
still?
Yeah.
And you still, how do you make them lucky? You still dip them in the water or what?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hey.
All right.
Mark, I had a woman attack me because in New York because when I was selling them on the streets.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because she said they didn't bring them luck, and her and her boyfriend broke up.
Oh.
So
she got a bad potato. What are you
bad
gonna
potato? I said I can't. What do you want from me? I did this for 3 years. I made money. Plus, I was able to go anywhere. And people, then when I start being a really good comic,
and
I let it go, because how many potatoes you can sell tonight? I go more than you are, And everyone started laughing at me, like go up to Lucky Potato Guy.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Let me just tell you something.
What?
Seriously. You know me. You don't really know me, right?
Right.
Be honest.
Right.
You just know me, but you would think I'm crazy, right? But
I didn't know.
But I'm saying, but I'm a father with 3 kids.
I don't think you're
My
crazy.
wife is like I'm so blessed.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky. She makes great money.
Yeah.
Not only that, I got my wife making more money and my 6-year-old daughter making more money than me.
Was she doing the acting
Commercials.
thing? Yeah.
She's up for a friggin' pilot. They want her to do a pilot. I'm like, wait a second. Hold on a second. My wife's making more and my 6-year-old daughter's making more money than me. And I'm going, and I gave up my career for my kids. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
He sounds like you're doing great. The potatoes paid off.
The potatoes was a long time ago. That those kids just
They're
pick
still
up.
bringing you luck.
Yeah, they're not bringing. Yeah, but the thing of it is, Mark, is
Yeah.
I can't. If I had a choice, I'd go back to New York right now and perform every night. You know what I mean? That's like a fighter. You know, I'd
Yeah,
go
sure.
back. But I have 3 kids, and I mean, I can't. So I'm kind of stuck between a dilemma of what do I do?
But are you happy?
I'm content.
Yeah.
I'm very blessed. I got 3 healthy kids. I got a great wife. I mean, I really do. My kids have more contacts than me. I'm gonna tell you something. My kid the other day goes last year, not the other day. He goes, how's at this guy's house in Malibu? Bob something. He's a singer. He got a son that sings. I says, Bob Dylan? He goes, oh yeah, Bob Dylan. My kid was at Bob Dylan's house.
Doing what?
Bob Dylan's son.
Which one? The
singer.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His wife is very good friends with my son's best friend's mother. They went to school together.
Right.
So he's hanging out at this house, and he's like, I'm going, dude, that's Bob Dylan. Do you know who Bob Dylan is? My kids have more contacts than me. I mean, I use them for play dates. My play date's very simple. The mother got to be good looking, or the mother or father got to do something for my career. So I Google them real quick, you know. But I coach basketball at the Y with Mike Mike Rappaport.
Oh yeah,
that's my boy, right?
We're at the Hollywood Y.
Yeah, at the Hollywood Y.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we go. We bet on games. We play against each other. We bet games.
He's a good guy. You seem like you guys would get along well together.
I was just with him last night.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's but when he was coaching the other team, you come by and slap 5.
Yeah.
He kind of got put the 10 in the hand, bitch.
Yeah.
And so we're walking by and I'm putting sliding 10 in his hand. I said, we're betting on 10 and 11-year-old games.
It's in good fun.
Yeah, it's good fun.
$10 or whatever.
Hey, but I lost. That's what sucked. I still had to pay the 10,
Yeah.
But, no, but I mean, I hear your thing, and it's so great to be able to come in and just do this.
Yeah.
And find out what people are doing. Because, like I said, this Michael Patrick King and these guys, I hear what they think about me, they don't know about me. They think, I'm crazy. And they don't know that's how I was on stage.
Yeah.
I mean, if you grew up the way I grew up, poor, the only way you could defend yourself when people pick on you is through fighting or not taking shit. My dad used to say, hey, don't take shit from nobody. He didn't know I was going to end up in the fucking entertainment business.
Yeah.
So now I had that in my head.
Yeah.
Not to take shit from anyone. There's one thing I do want to say.
Yeah.
And it's about someone that came on here about coming out. Can I talk about that?
Sure.
All right. I want to tell you something. I might have mentioned this earlier. A lot of people get picked on. And first of all, I have a cousin whose son's gay, and the father disowned him. And I said, you got your nerve. You're a fucking alcoholic, okay?
Yeah.
I've never seen you without a drink in your hand. Leave the kid alone. He ended up going to Australia, met a guy. But people get picked on for a lot of different reasons. Fat, poor, all kinds of reasons, gay.
Yeah, stuttering, everything.
Really,
yeah,
they do.
Sure.
And and my kids are trained very well to not do that, to always help kids. So, I've done a really good job with them. They're really good kids. Nobody should be fucking picked on ever.
Yeah.
Because they're gay or anything.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm going to tell you something about gay people. Maybe in Midwest, but I live in West Hollywood. Fuck with the gays in West Hollywood now. They will fuck you up. I'm not lying to you. They're in good shape.
Yeah.
So these rednecks that are listening to this in the Midwest, come to West Hollywood and fuck with a gay guy. Not only will he fucking beat your ass, he'll fuck you. How about that? I look, all I'm saying is that there's a lot of kids out there that, maybe there's something that we can help to reach out for all kids.
Right.
Not just gay.
Right. Just
fat.
anybody.
Bullying's
bullying.
Bad. Yeah, bullying's bad. Maybe we should start a bullying squad.
Well, I think they have them. I think that's a big deal. I think it's it's a very, because I agree with you. I mean, I don't know what I've been a bully in my life when I was younger. I know what it feels to be bullied. I know what it feels to be a bully. But you can really fuck a kid up forever.
100%.
And it's a shitty thing.
There's a guy named George Salakis who died of an overdose of another one that went pharmaceuticals, by the way.
Yeah.
No street drugs.
Is it a comedian?
No, he's just a guy I grew up with.
Yeah.
And he was a big, fat Greek guy, you know. And his ass used to smell, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember we were in grade school. This guy's 4 times my size. I'm picking up, sticking him, leave him alone, you know. And one picked on him because he was fat. He lived with that. And then he lost a little weight. So people don't realize what you can do to a kid. And they fucking carry that.
Yeah.
These little things that you tell your kids. It's like, you know what's easy? Killing's easy. You know what's hard? Trying to hide pot from my 14-year-old.
How's that going?
That's not easy.
But you pulled it off so far?
I'm pulling it off, but I can tell you this.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I have a loft. I take a little hit mark. I throw it out because it helps me write, you know. And I like to get high.
Yeah.
But so he comes up from one of these play date shit, and he says, Dad, what's that smell? I said, Peyton, what are you doing up here? You don't... Oh, I'm just bringing my friend. I swear to God, he goes, what's that smell? I go, oh, that's my medicine. His friend said, my dad's medicine smells the same way. I'm writing that shit down. I go, that's funny stuff, man.
Beautiful. Well, it was great talking to you, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, Mark. I appreciate it, man. And congratulations on the IFC.
And thank you, and congratulations to you for not being as crazy as you used to be. Thanks, man.
All right.
How was that? Was that a great story or what? Come on. That's our show. I'm glad you listened. I'm a little giddy right now. I don't know why. Go to WTFpod.com for all your WTF pod needs. Get on the mailing list. Pick up some merch. Kick in a few shekels. Pick up the premium app. Look at the episode guide. Did I mention get on the mailing list? Get on the mailing list. I write things to you personally every week. I will do that. Tell your friends. Never said that before. Tell your friends. JustCoffee.coop is available at WTFpod.com. Boomy. 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 God damn it. He was just in here. He was just in here. All right.